Chihuahua Flooring.
Chihuahua Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chihuahua Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Del Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at chihuahuaflooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at chihuahuaflooring@gmail.com.
Programming on KCHW is supported by Parkview Senior Living in Colville, Washington. Parkview offers assisted living services for seniors, including care planning, help with daily routines, and meals served in the community dining room. Parkview Senior Living is located at 240 South Silky Road in Colville. Additional information is available at parkviewsl.com or by phone at 509-684-5677. Thank you, Parkview Senior Living, for your support of KCHW 102.7.
This is KCHW 102.7.
All right now. Come on, boy. Yeah. Good boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good boy. Good boy.
Welcome to the KCHW Morning Show. It is Wednesday, November 5th. We are here with myself and council people-elect, Sharon Ludwig and Paula Randall. Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
So now that we're not going to get straight into it, but we are getting straight into it. Now that the election is over, we can actually talk about the election.
Yes.
And congratulations, we have 2 new city council members right here in the studio.
Yes, can we
Well,
share the results?
It's not totally certified, but we...
Well, not certified, elect.
Yeah.
Council
Right.
people elect.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if we share, we have for City Town Chihuahua Mayor, we have Lindsay Baxter with 68% of the votes. For Chihuahua Seat Council 1, we have Katie Roberts, who's not running. And so she's going to have to go through the process of being sworn in and then actually leaving. And then, we'll have to figure out what to do with Council Seat 1. Council Seat 2, Sharon Ludwig with 56% of the votes. Council Seat 3 is John Hardy McCuff with 61% of the votes. Council Seat 6 is Lonnie Hoxie with 72% of the votes. And Chihuahua Council at large, oh my gosh, you guys, 76% of the votes.
For Miss Paula
That
Randall.
is awesome for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, so
That's a
thank you
landslide.
everybody for voting, and thank you so much for voting, and I'm humbled. Thank you.
And actually, now the work really begins.
Yeah.
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 Well,
Yeah.
it's I'm happy. I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone does because it's kind of a complete switcheroo and sometimes maybe that's a good thing for the city,
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is that there's a lot of people that don't know what a council does or don't,
Right.
I mean, like Paula. She's
Sharon, I don't know what a council
There's a lot of people
Yeah.
who don't know what the council does, like Paula.
yeah. I mean, and the other
It's a
ones
good
too.
thing we're friends. No.
Lonnie, John, they've not been on a council before. But one thing that this state does is offer training.
Yeah.
And
Oh, they
there's
do.
lots of training available, and there's mandatory training, and then there's extra training. So the first thing they will do is they will set us up with training on the legal ins and outs of being a council member, because there are things that you need to know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's quite a bit.
Yeah, yeah. So
And if you're not familiar with Robert's rules and all that, there's that you guys
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
city council follows a fairly strict adherence to them.
yeah,
I know there's different levels of Robert's rules that you can follow, or you can set your own rules based on your organization. But I do believe a city government,
I
right.
have no idea
Organization.
what Robert's rules are.
has
Yeah.
to follow them a little more strictly than.
Well, and we don't have to worry about that per se, because we've got an attorney that is on the stand every single meeting we have.
Yeah.
the city attorney. And so if we try to do something that is like not kosher,
He'll be like, ring, 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 ring,
he does, and he's good. He's a good attorney. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I was in a board meeting once, and it was an organization that didn't quite adhere strictly to the Roberts rules, and there was a gentleman in attendance that stood up and started screaming, "You need to follow the Roberts rules!"
Now I have to look it up.
Yeah, it's a whole book.
Yeah. Roberts rules
I've
isn't just a quick Google search.
I have been places where people had the book and brought it with it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's quite a bit to it.
Oh.
There's the base, and then there's like
Yeah.
a whole. It's like rules for a sports league. There's the basic
yeah.
rules, and then there's all those under things that you don't know until you get there.
Yeah.
And you got to figure them out.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and take a look at the weather today.
Yes, I have it up.
Yeah. Do you want to go ahead and run us through that?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So today, of course, is November 5th. I just have to say that again because I can't believe it's already November. November 5th. We're going to have a high today of 49 degrees with 90% chance of rain, about 1/4 of an inch it says. And then evening we'll have a low of 43 degrees with additional rain showers this evening. Overcast skies overnight. Winds south-southeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. And chances of rain 50% it says. Tomorrow, Thursday the 6th, we have a high of 53, a low of 39 with evening rain. Let me open this up and see what the day looks like. It still says we're going to have cloudy skies with periods of rain later in the day tomorrow, with a 67% chance of rain during the day, and then cloudy with periods of rain with a low of 39 tomorrow, with a 92% chance of rain. So it's going to be wet. Also on Friday, we have a high of 51, a low of 30, partially cloudy skies. Saturday the 8th, we have a high of 48, a low of 34 with partially cloudy skies. Sunday the 9th, we have a high of 53, a low of 38, mostly cloudy skies. Monday the 10th, we have a high of 51, a low of 35, AM clouds and PM sun. How does that work? 16% chance of rain.
We don't have a PM anymore.
I was
it's
just going to
dark.
say, how can we have PM sun? Anyway, I guess right before sunset, we'll see the sun, and then it'll be good. Looks like we have a low percentage of rain on Monday the 10th, 16% in the day and 12 in the evening. Tuesday the 11th, we have a high of 51, a low of 37, partially cloudy skies. And then the clouds really come back Wednesday the 12th, a high of 52, a low of 39, cloudy skies, and a 24% chance of rain. As we look forward into the week after that, it looks like it's going to be wet, and I do see a little snowflake on the last 2 weeks, the 18th and the 19th. We have rain/snow showers for those 2 days.
And all of those days are in the 40s. I was just telling Chuck and Paula that my sister lives in Utah, and she was talking about she's had a 70-degree day in November. So we don't have any of that in our future.
Thank heavens. Oh, my gosh.
I'm trying to stay positive. As I told you guys before, I call this, and I do actually, it was confirmed. I was watching a video. There's a gentleman in Spokane that does he does different areas around the Spokane area, Northeast Washington. If you ever see him online, he's pretty entertaining. But I'm going to try to get him on the show, actually.
Oh, fun.
But I call this the gross fall, because this is the time of year. We're past the beautiful part. The leaves are gone, and now it's just kind of gross and icky and wet. And it stays that way until winter.
Right when we get this pretty snow.
And I'm trying to be, the seasonal affective disorder kind of hits everybody differently. And I know for myself, this is a time of year that is just riddled with anxiety because the impending doom of winter is coming. I'm a summer person. That means the best time of the year is over.
Impending doom, it means pretty beautiful golden snow. And oh my gosh, going
golden
back
snow?
to the colors.
Don't eat the golden snow.
Did I say golden
You
snow?
said golden snow.
I did say golden
But the
snow.
nicest thing about snow
Silvery
is
white snow.
Yeah, it covers up all of those things that you didn't do outside.
Right?
Yeah.
I hope we get snow this year. It's been how many years in a row of almost no snow?
I don't know,
3
but
years in a row.
It's been quite a
least
few
2.
years since we had the year of the big snow.
Yeah.
And we have those about every 15 to 20 years, and it just dumps and dumps and doesn't melt. And I love the years of the big snows.
Mm-hmm.
At least it's pretty.
Yeah.
At least it's
yeah.
pretty.
I have to say, though, what gorgeous color we had.
Oh,
The
yeah.
trees.
We did have some great colors this
Oh,
year.
my gosh. It was
Yeah.
just stunning driving up to Colville or, just driving around town.
Well, and different buildings that you didn't even know their bushes were there. All of a sudden are this bright red,
Yes.
beautiful red bushes, and it's like, oh my, that just makes it look so different and so beautiful.
It's
yeah.
just gorgeous.
Yeah.
I just so appreciated the color this year.
Yeah.
All right, we have
Well-
to do a call out to Bus 13.
Yeah, good morning, Bus 13.
We have food for you today. Let's see what
tell
we
us
have.
what we got going on.
Wednesday, you're going to have waffles with sausage, fruit, or juice. You can also have a fruit breakfast parfait with granola, fruit, or juice. Or you can have a variety of cereal with a cheese stick or yogurt, fruit, or juice. And, of course, milk is offered as well. And then for lunch today is the 5th. You're having tacos. This is a comfort day. They're having waffles for breakfast and tacos for lunch
That sounds
with
good.
rice and beans, fruit, and veggies. So, yeah, it's going to be a great food day at the schools today.
Very
Speaking
cool.
of tacos, you know what? We went
Yeah.
yesterday.
What's that? What's that?
We went to El Ranchito. It was so good.
Yeah, is it that's the one here in town?
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
Did I say
Nice.
it wrong?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I never. It's
I
the
call it the Mexican restaurant.
same
We
with
went
me.
to the Mexican
It has a name.
They were so sweet and it was so good. Xander and I had been working on getting the haunt and the flats down and everything taken away to the storage unit. And so we're lifting and lifting and lifting and picking up and cleaning. And we were just exhausted. And so, yeah, it was like we're going for comfort food.
Nice.
Right? Nothing better like cheese and right, sour cream, guacamole. Oh, yummy.
Oh, nice. I brought
Yeah.
my leftovers in today. It's a.
Ooh.
It was a almost not quite instant, but awesome meal. We took the. It's a thing we do pretty often. Those frozen French bread slices, or
Okay.
the garlic bread slices,
Okay.
and you put them like in the air fryer, the toaster, whatever, or fry them in a pan, and then you shove in one side of the bread, so it's like hollow, like a bowl, right? But then you got the crispy crust around the edge, and then we make some au jus. You get the little barrel with the the instant au jus that takes about 10 minutes to make, and then like frozen little steak bites, little steak strips, and then you heat those up in the
Air fryer?
au jus.
Okay.
Like in the au jus, and then you put those inside the little bread pockets you've made, and then cover it with cheese, and then put that under the broiler, and then you dip that in the au jus, and it's basically like little
It's like au jus sandwiches.
little ghetto French dip sandwiches
Huh.
that take about 10 minutes to make.
See, and I thought you were going to say with your French bread, we used to slice it end to end and then make pizza,
Oh yeah.
French bread pizzas.
Well, this
that was
is
a
Texas
favorite.
toast.
Oh,
Yeah. The Texas, the big fat Texas toast. Yeah.
Ah,
You guys have made my brain is so busy working overtime trying to figure out what you guys are doing. I'm like, okay, I have to do this and then make a pocket and make it a bowl and only do the edges. Oh my goodness. I'm hungry.
It's the pre-buttered stuff that comes frozen, and you just cook it and then just smash it down, but not the crust. You leave the crust up and then smash the center down. Yeah. Anyway, nobody cares.
well,
cares?
now we know what some of our listeners are having for dinner.
I
Right.
know,
Right.
right? They're going to be like, ooh, for those people
And
who
where do
understand.
I find that again?
Right.
Yep.
So we also have on our Chula Valley Lions Club calendars, we have a couple of birthdays and anniversary today. We have Alex Mueller and Mia Tunison with birthdays. Then Mike and Bonnie Boggs have an anniversary.
Well,
Ooh, happy
and you know who that
anniversary.
is?
No, I do not.
Bonnie Rail.
Oh, okay.
That's Mike Boggs that she married a few years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, happy
fun.
birthday and anniversary, everybody.
Right?
Paula's got a song for you.
I do have a song
Just for
you.
your birthday, folks. So not the
The anniversary song messes me up. Then I forget the birthday song and I have to call Craig. And he does not appreciate that at 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay.
Okay,
Ready?
ready,
Okay.
ready.
Happy birthday. Happy day. Happy birthday. Yay. Yay.
Yay.
Right? I was the
There
only
you
one
go.
with jazz hands this morning.
I did finger points.
That's true.
Does that
All
count?
right.
The jazz fingers, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look on the community calendar and see what's going on.
Look at all this stuff going on.
Well,
Oh my gosh. Shout out to Boo Fest, you guys. That was amazing.
Wasn't that
Downtown
incredible?
was hopping.
oh yeah.
I've heard from so many people that
Oh.
they have never seen that many people in downtown Chihuahua before.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looked like an ordinary Boo Fest to me.
It was
but,
great.
You know.
Somebody said 1,200 people downtown.
Yeah. Somebody had a clicker.
Yeah.
They were saying they counted that came to their place. You know.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I love
That's
it.
that's pretty much the entire population of Chihuahua.
Yeah, and other people knew how many because of how much candy they had and how much they gave out. So you just don't know how many of those little goblins went and changed their costumes in their car and came back again.
Oh
The
my
smart
God!
ones
You know,
did.
if you did that, kudos to you. I mean, that takes effort planning. I'm like, you rock. I'm not gonna diss them for that.
And even with all those kids downtown, we still had quite a few up where we live.
Good, good.
Yeah, yeah. We didn't have near what people down on the main drag or the main street had. But
Well, I don't know what other businesses did, but
Yeah.
last year for the Creative District, we bought 2 of the great big, Costco-sized bags of candy. Only used one of them. I think we still have some of that up in the office from last year.
Dun dun dun.
So this year I went ahead and bought the second bag again just in case, and ended up giving all of it away.
Nice.
Well, and then
So
you should have
almost
run
twice as-
upstairs and got the old candy.
Yeah, no, not gonna do. Actually, it's funny because there's always an argument in our house of because I love Tootsie Rolls and I especially love
Yeah.
the flavored Tootsie Rolls.
yeah.
Actually, I think someone had to go get a third bag from the Safeway here. But those little, especially the fruit flavored Tootsie Rolls,
Love the fruit flavored
I
Tootsie Rolls.
absolutely love those. Those are
Yeah.
my favorite. Give me if my kids don't want the Tootsie Rolls, give them to me.
Yep.
I'll take your Tootsie Rolls. I love them.
Yep.
And those little flavored ones, you take the vanilla ones and you smash them together with
You,
any
like,
of the other flavors,
twist
and you
them up.
twist them up, and then they become creamsicles.
It's pretty good.
Huh.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that's
good
kind of
stuff.
when you have
Well,
to play with your Tootsie Rolls because
yeah.
they get all
Oh, yeah.
squishy and stuff.
At the
Oh, yeah.
theater, somebody had some new candy. It was called mini. No, those. Well, I shouldn't talk before my brain is engaged.
I say that to myself every day, but yet here I am.
I do have to do. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just thinking of those little things that had cream in the center.
Oh, the old candy with the
no.
the
This
caramel on
these
the
are
outside?
regular. That they weren't going to make anymore at one time. They're not a little Debbie thing. And they come 2 in a pack.
Oh, the Hostess. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hostess, and they're
The-
this size. What do you call them?
The Swiss
know-
cake rolls or the ding
No.
dongs,
Moon
ho
No.
cakes,
hos,
the ding dongs.
No, you guys are not good at trivia this morning.
snack cakes.
No, you're like totally off.
Twinkies. That's the word.
Twinkies.
Anyway,
Twinkies.
they had something that was called mini Twinkies candy.
Oh, I bought a bag of those, and they were horrifying.
I tasted. I
were so
opened and
disgusting.
tasted one, and I threw the rest away because not the rest of the candy because it was
Right.
I was stealing somebody's candy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
But I tasted it and I'm going, oh, I expected this to be soft and gooey and just so good like a Twinkies, and it was not. It was not. It was the texture of one of those corn things, kind of
Yeah,
The
Yeah, I
candy
didn't-
corn thing.
candy corn thing.
yeah. It was. I bought a bag of those. I saw those, and I did not like them.
Yeah, yeah. So
you-
not all new candy is good candy.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that Twinkies have a flavor? And do you
No.
know what that flavor is?
Bland.
Yes, bland. They're the flavor of sugar and not much else. No,
Oh, no.
they are actually, believe it or not, they don't taste like it, banana flavored. Twinkies are supposed to be banana flavored.
Oh.
And that candy is also supposed to be banana flavored, but I don't think anybody recognizes
Do they
banana
use
flavoring in the
real
Twinkies.
bananas,
Yeah,
or do they
obviously
just
not.
throw the word through it?
I think they wave a banana over it in the factory. It's banana adjacent.
Ooh, do you know what are those like peanut kind of looking candies, and they're squishy and they're supposed to be like banana? They look
Oh,
like a
The circus peanuts?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah.
They're an
So
they're an
we're
abomination.
having candy trivia.
I know,
Well,
right?
it is
yeah.
after Halloween.
Oh my gosh, those are terrible.
The circus peanuts to me, I mean, I'm gonna get on a soapbox here. I don't understand the need for them. They've been in the how long have they been around since
Forever.
Circus
time
peanuts?
since the beginning of time?
What are you
looking
talking
it up.
about?
They're like foamy. They're like,
like
it's,
oh yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
And
like
they're
eating
just-
unflavored styrofoam.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh yes, exactly. You know
Awful. It
says it's
exactly.
a
Oh, they're terrible.
Peanut-shaped marshmallow candy. They date to the 19th century.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Oh, so Gail says congratulations, you too.
Thank you, Gail. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you for watching on Wednesdays. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
I have to say a huge thank you to everybody who came to the haunt. We had tons of kids. We had tons
Oh,
of people and
man.
drivers. We had amazing people coming that were all so excited, and they got their fortunes told, and everybody was like super cool. We had so much fun. I mean, we were hopping though. There were people there. There were,
You know,
Well, you said they were lined up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I walked over to say hi to you, and at one point, I think there were probably 40 kids in line.
Yeah.
They had the folks that had the trailer with the hay bales and the fire in the trailer,
I love that.
and the fire department was out there in a good way, just
Oh.
hanging
I was
out.
like, what?
No,
Yeah.
no, they were just making their rounds, cruising the area, and they stopped because there was like a little party going on at Paula's house.
It was
was great.
awesome.
Yeah.
And I had no idea because I was in the tent. And so all I knew is that people were coming. I mean, there was not a lull. We were moving people through the haunt, and we were giving fortunes and taking pictures. And Daniel and Xander and I and we had a volunteer there who was amazing, right? And then what I really, really loved, ever since we've moved to Chewelah, Xander has not trick or treated because he's been doing the haunt.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
so an hour before the end of our haunt, two of his friends came and kidnapped him and said, "We're taking Xander trick or treating."
Good.
And so they did. They literally grabbed him and took him trick or treating, and he didn't have a bag. But remember, he was dressed up like a ringmaster, so he had that big
So
tall
he had his hat.
And so he would bend over and he would say trick or treat with his hat, and then bend over, put it on his head, and stand up.
That's awesome.
The seal between the hat and the hair, kind of kept everything in. But what an amazing community. What an amazing night. It was so neat. No problems. There wasn't any pushing or shoving or any vandalism or anything like that. Everybody was just amazing. And it looked like everybody had a lot of fun. And then you came in and sent me that picture because I had no idea how many people were outside.
Yeah, because you were in the back in the tent.
Yeah.
You couldn't
yeah.
see. You couldn't see out. You couldn't see all the mayhem.
No, like I said, people just nonstop, and it was like, people,
It was incredible.
It was
was really
amazing. It was amazing. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Chewelah. And oh my gosh,
and
the
the-
Stompers doing the Michael Jackson,
Oh yeah, I missed that.
oh my gosh, somebody posted a video of it, and I'm like, how cool is that?
Where were they?
Downtown Main Street.
I drove through Main Street, and I saw some people standing up along dancing, and I didn't have time to see who it was.
Oh.
Yeah, because I had to get something at Zeddy's. Well, going down during Boo Fest is a foolish thing to do.
What were you thinking?
Yeah.
I love my children, but my Halloween turned into driving my kids all around the state.
Oh. Yeah, well, and some of us couldn't get to very much stuff. I didn't even think about going to Paula's haunt the day before Halloween. On Halloween, I'm thinking, I should really get over there. No, I have to stay home and hand out candy.
Remember, we are open before
I
Halloween.
know.
Yeah.
What was wrong with me?
Well, let's go ahead and get on with the community calendar here because
Yes.
we have our guest for the day in the studio. We have Tiffany, the president of the Chamber of Commerce, coming to join us today on the show.
Oh, how fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
now you
Yeah.
tell us. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
you
because
know
we've
what? I
been
meant to do it,
chatting away,
and I-
filling time. Yeah. Okay, well, today we have a lot of ordinary things to keep you going in this gloomy time that
Yes.
You
Chuck
should
is
start
talking
playing
about.
Pickleball.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
and another thing too is the daylight savings time. This is the time of the year,
Oh,
and there have
yeah.
been a lot of scientific studies showing that it causes a lot of emotional distress.
Yeah, because all of a sudden it's dark and you
it's-
think you
you
should
just-
go to bed and it's 6 o'clock.
You get
Yeah.
robbed of an hour of daylight, just
Yeah.
boom like that, and it's actually demoralizing. And there's a lot of
Yeah.
But they
really
add it to
negative
the
health-
other end of the day.
Yeah, but nobody cares about the morning.
I do. I
It's-
like mornings.
It's dark and dreary anyway. Why do you have to rob us of that last little blissful hour in the evening?
You're so funny. Okay, today is Wednesday, and you could go out and play pickleball at the old middle school
Mm-hmm.
gym, and that would brighten up your day.
It really would. The
Yeah,
activity.
yeah,
would,
the
yeah.
activity. And you can find out more about the pickleball by going to their Facebook site, Chewelah Pickleball Club. Yeah.
And I did see they're doing a toy drive this year, and I want to get some folks on later to talk about that too. They're doing a
Oh,
holiday
yeah.
toy drive,
They
Yeah.
are doing a holiday toy
which
drive. So
sounds
yes.
really cool.
And
So-
then this evening is bingo at Fired Up Pizza from 6 to 7, and that's an every week activity.
And it looks like somebody added there's a sit and fit at the senior center from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Yeah.
On Wednesdays.
Oh.
Come to sit and fit classes. Meet at the Chewelah Senior Center on Monday and Wednesday mornings at 9 a.m.
Wow.
Very cool. So that
Yeah.
looks exciting.
So if you don't want to try pickleball, you can sit and get fit. How
That's
fun.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. The Chewelah Library brewing coffee at home from
Yeah.
1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Join master roaster and owner of 395 Coffee, John Raymond, on a fragrant and delicious journey to the world of specialty coffee. Among other things, we'll learn the secrets of making amazing coffee at home. This program is designed for people with little to no experience with specialty coffee, but anyone is welcome regardless of experience level. Can we say coffee?
Yes,
You know,
yes, yes.
the library is so much more than books.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Right, and then council meeting tonight?
That's
Yep.
right. City Council
From
this
6:30
evening.
to 8?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Right?
So for the city council meeting, this works like a regular election, right? Like you guys don't actually take your seats until
Till
January.
January.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So then we also have the Chula Valley Lions Club is meeting tonight at the American Legion, 111
yeah.
South Park Street. That's at 5:30. And they're always looking for new members. They do great stuff around the community. So it might be a good chance to go there and see how you can help.
Right, and if you put your name on the calendar, or you want to put your name on the calendar, or you owe them money for putting names on the calendar, or just want to support them, you should go show up with your $10 for the calendar.
There
Yeah,
you go.
Because
This is my very public reminder to
isn't
myself.
this like the last week or something before it goes to the press?
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard
Maybe.
that in the wind somewhere.
Oh wow, yeah, I know. I need to get
That
him
it's
some money.
that it's really
I do
well.
too, yeah.
I don't. Oh, I don't pay them until they bring me the calendar, but I order every year.
Don't tell them.
You're
Don't tell
special,
people.
though.
Okay, tomorrow, Thursday, we have girls pickleball in the evening at 5:30, which is extra special. You can't go, Chuck. And then we have
That's
Oh.
fine.
Oasis karaoke with the DJ at 8:30 tomorrow night,
Mhm.
every week on Thursday. And it's special, the first Thursday
Yes.
of every month is the Art Walk. And they're
Yes.
having a fashion show at the
Trails and Art Gallery.
Yeah.
Trails
Yeah.
and Art Gallery. Yes, and if you're not on the list, you need to contact Tim if you want to be there, because he's only got a certain amount of seats, because they are having a one of
A
those
fashion show.
fashion show, and they have the walkway through. You know, what do you call that? Anyway,
Oh, and the wrong
The catwalk.
Runway.
Is it the runway.
The
I think
runway.
Catwalk is something up in the sky.
yeah, they're having a runway show of all of this art.
Yes, and I'm going to
clothing.
look that up because he posted.
Yeah, it's Barbara Safranek is the artist, the clothing artist, together with the artwork of Melissa Cole, and it's a really phenomenal, fantastic showing
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
clothing and the artwork together.
It's
Yeah.
going to be
that,
amazing. I'm
that
so
are paired
excited.
together.
And then
So
the
it's definitely unique, fun
See?
show
yeah,
they're doing.
and if you don't get in to see the runway show, they will have the clothing there for the next month or two. I'm not
Okay.
sure. I can't remember what Tim said.
I thought you were going a different direction. They will have your heads.
No,
no,
no.
no.
But what's so cool? So for the people who don't know, this is an artist, and she does her wonderful art, and then has textiles made from her art.
Yeah,
And so this is why the fashion show is so key, because it's walking art.
it is.
Yeah,
It
Yeah.
is. And
So
it-
very, very exciting.
Well, and if you look at the pictures online, there's a picture.
Mm-hmm.
that
There's a
she's-
painting.
A painting that she's
Mhm.
drawn, and there's the coat that has that painting that's part of the fabric.
I
you
Well,
know?
love
and
that. Look
if-
at that cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
If-
wow. That would be dramatic.
If you want a little sneak peek of the show and you want to learn more about Barbara and Melissa, they're going to be joining us today for About the Arts at 4 p.m. right here on KCHW.
Ooh.
We'll be streaming online, and we'll be
Nice.
over the air with the artists Barbara Safranek and Melissa Cole and Tim Nielsen from the Trails and Gallery. Then immediately after is the Art Talk at the brewery, where you can also learn a little more about the artists and their backgrounds and their
Nice.
processes. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. And then a little Q&A session. So it's
Yeah.
It's,
Well-
it is a week of art here.
So we also have the first and third Thursdays, the Chula Valley and Springdale Senior Club meeting in Valley from 10 to 3, potluck and games.
Yes, yes, yes.
And then first Thursday, of course, we have Craig and DeBratz at Fired Up Pizza from 5:30 to 7:30. So downtown might not be as busy as Boo Fest, but it's going to be a hopping place.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, there's the Spotlight Gallery,
Yes.
which we have one of our local artists, Susan Pedersen, is going to be joining us tomorrow morning on the KCHW Morning Show with myself
Nice.
and Gina to talk about her show at the Spotlight Gallery.
Very cool.
And we don't have that flyer up anymore, but are there other places that art will be shown? Because sometimes they're at the Yale Press, and sometimes they're at Westhoff's, and sometimes other. I don't know where all the art is. Was
Well,
it on the
right?
On the
The
I know on
poster-
the chamber website it accidentally posted last month's poster.
Yeah, I was going to say it's got the wrong poster up. So
Oh.
we'll ask her when she comes in.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
We'll like put her on the spot.
Okay. Okay.
but we do also have for the Spotlight Gallery, in addition to Susan Pedersen, is William Staudenross, who does a work of paintings in multiple mediums, along with gift cards and seed packets.
Oh, fun.
So I do believe he integrates seeds into his artwork. So
Like
Oh,
into his
cool.
art or into the paper?
I think so.
like
I'm
I
not.
know a
I'm
lot
not
of you
100%
can make their
sure.
own paper.
I know how. I know
fun.
how you can find out.
Yeah.
You
Go.
can show up tomorrow. Yeah.
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 Okay.
I'll be there.
And on Friday, we start the day with the Chamber of Commerce, and our guest is from the Chamber this morning. So
It
we're
is. She
excited
is, yeah.
to learn a little bit more about the Chamber. It starts at 7 a.m. out at the casino. All are welcome. Businessmen, business
People.
men and women,
Business persons.
business persons, yeah.
Now, see, if
All
you were
the-
Chuck, I'd be like, you need some coffee.
Yeah, too, yeah. Nonprofits, just plain citizens. I guess you're not a plain citizen. You're a wonderful citizen of Chewelah or the surrounding area that's interested in Chewelah. We've had people come down from Colville for our meetings. We just have a great,
What are you gasping at?
I'm really excited.
What is it? What is
There's 4 inches of new snow up on the mountain,
it? Woohoo!
they had 7 inches a couple weeks ago.
right?
But I don't know how much is still standing, Yeah. Okay.
Look at that.
From Friday night, you could call the Legion and find out what they're having for dinner because they've started their Friday night dinners.
And shout out to the mural on the Legion. Did you see I think it's actually finished now, the beautiful painting on the side.
Oh, yeah.
And then the panels on the front and the panel on the top.
And don't just look at it as you drive by.
No, you
Pull
gotta-
over and look at it. Yeah.
It's
really,
stunning.
really look at it.
Yeah, really look at it. Yeah.
We need to get the artist that did that on the show. I need to get a hold of. I've talked to her briefly once out on the street while she was working, and it was pretty much a bzz, go away, stop bothering me, which I totally understand.
Yeah, because she was painting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes I annoy myself, so I understand that. But yeah, I
Right?
definitely want to get her. on
Yeah.
And
the
I
show.
feel like the panel on the side with a little kid standing there looking, right? I feel like that's new. That's the newest addition to the mural set. Was that side panel that's finished?
The one on the far left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one I saw her working on recently, most
Yeah.
recently. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's amazing. So yeah, very, very poignant. We have 2 new murals in downtown, which I
Yeah.
love. The finished one on the VFW, and then of course on Westhoff excavations on the side of that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
which means we need new mural tour.
We do.
pamphlets.
We do.
New mural
yeah.
map, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And so Saturday, unless we have anything else on Friday, Saturday, our boys and girls Cougar cross country
Yes.
team is going to Pasco for the state cross country meet. They were both number 1 in our district, and all of our kids that participated, almost all of our kids that participated at district, PR'd. They,
I don't know what that means.
that means their personal record. They
Oh, okay.
bested their
Nice.
personal record.
I thought you meant they're putting together PR campaigns for
No,
college or
no.
something.
And we
No.
all need to line up on the street, right? We're all supposed to line up and give them a good send off.
I don't know. That is probably a good idea. I don't know.
Yes.
Did you read that somewhere?
I did, yes.
Okay, we need to know.
Janet posted it.
Oh,
Oh,
And it's in
Okay.
Chewelah News and Information to give all the kids a good send off.
because
Um,
I know they put things in that median where they put signs.
Yeah, we're all
Often.
supposed to be out there.
Oh,
Cross
I've lined up
country.
for different things before. That's so fun because
Right?
they take the school buses or whatever they're taking by, and usually or often they've had a police escort
Yeah, here.
out of town.
So
'Kay, read
Friday,
it.
November 7th at 10:20. So let's celebrate their great season and wish them good luck by lining 395 from Red Line to the stoplight on Main with as many people as possible.
Wow.
This is a great opportunity to show our youth some support. So, yes, let's cheer on the
Tell us
athletes
again.
on their way to Pasco Friday, November 7th at 10:30, I think is what the sign says. Yep.
Okay.
In front of Red Line. So on Highway 395 in front of Red Line. So remind me
From
where
red line
is?
to the light, and so that would be all that grassy area.
Yeah, perfect.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Where
where
the
they
signs
want you.
usually are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Perfect,
cool.
perfect,
That'd be
perfect.
fun.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to be there. Can I be there? I can be there at 10. I was like, I'll be done with the show.
Yeah.
And what day was that again?
Friday,
Friday.
November 7th.
Friday,
this
November
Friday.
7th. So this Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds
And-
like fun. Let's all go together.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And
Ooh, we should
so
do a live thing.
it's exciting that
That would be
that
fun.
we had a sport that did so well because we've talked about it before. This was a building year because we graduated so many really good athletes that the younger kids didn't have as much playing time, and so this is a building year for some of them and
Yeah.
some of the sports. So it's great that the cross country has done so
That's
well.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Very cool.
So then, also on Saturday is your drive-through vaccination clinic, and
Yeah, the Colville Valley Animal Sanctuary Drive-Through Vaccination Clinic,
And I
which
think, is this the last one of the season then?
yes, and okay, what do we need to know about it? It's low cost, like a rabies shot
Mm-hmm.
And
is $20.
And it
That's
does say weather permitting.
and it does.
Which
and
with-
unless we
I think
get
the
a
wea-
lot
I
of
think the weather should be
snow,
fine.
it will be held because they've occasionally had to cancel for that. But they have all kinds of different vaccinations. They do ask though that dogs be on a leash and cats be in a carrier.
Exactly.
So, and that is at
501 Old Arden Highway
yeah
in Colville.
Contain the beasts.
from
Yep.
9:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. And you don't want to come at 1 p.m. You want to be lined up.
You want to line
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, because they're it says payment accepted in cash, credit card only, no checks. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's good to know.
Awesome.
That is good.
So highlights for the coming week, since we
All right.
are
Well,
getting
don't forget
close
Sunday
to our
we've
eight-
got the Blues and Brews Jam happening at Fired Up
Yes,
Pizza.
yes.
Yep, on Sunday.
Hosted
Yep.
by the Dinosaurs.
And Monday we have pickleball again. We have single deck pinnacle at the senior center every Monday. We have that was at 5 p.m. We have the second Monday brick club at the library from 3:30 to 4. And there's no school on Monday for Chihuahua students.
Oh, is it like an in-service day? Or is there a holiday that I'm unaware
No,
of?
it's
Like
a
most of
holiday
them?
because November 11th is Veterans Day, and they're taking off Monday and Tuesday.
What
they're
is the
taking off.
11th?
They're taking off
Isn't-
2 days.
Isn't November 11th? Isn't that not Veterans Day? What is it? November 11th is something.
Oh,
I-
it's D-Day. It's the signing. It's oh my gosh, we're so bad.
What is it?
Yeah,
I don't even know.
isn't it called Veterans Day? You know, I
I don't know.
is it? What is it called? November 11th.
Let's move on and have
Yes,
Paula
right
look
there,
it up.
November
Veterans
11th,
Day.
Veterans Day. Yes.
Oh, that's
okay.
weird. I thought Veterans Day changed every year depending on the
no,
day.
No,
of the week.
no,
the
it's
same
always the
because
same
that's
day.
the day that
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So see, I need to know better than this stuff before I talk about it on the air.
Well, and I need to have my brain in gear. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then Tuesday's no school. Wednesday, we're going to talk about this a little bit more, but it is the second Wednesday, the Wednesday the 12th, and they're starting a new program. The Chamber has Chill with the Chamber at
Yes.
noon at Fired Up Pizza for those who, especially for those who can't make it to a Friday morning meeting.
Yep. Which is
Yeah.
very cool. I think for a long time, a lot of people have been asking for something that's not, 7
Yeah.
a.m.
yeah.
Because I think a lot of people can't make that time, but they
Yeah.
want to be involved.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is a great answer from the chamber to help get some more folks involved with the chamber.
Yeah. And then on Thursday, the 13th, of course, we have Senior Bunko, but we have something else that's coming up new. The trivia and beer at Quartzsite Brewery. Now, you
Yes.
don't have to buy beer if you're like me. I don't drink beer, but I could still go. But the way my brain is working today, I would not be very good at trivia.
You have to pick your team, right?
Yeah.
So teams of 5 or less.
Yep.
And so you get $20 for 3 rounds of teams of 5 or less for the Quartzsite Brewery Trivia and Beer.
Yeah, and
They-
it's
they do
going to be
also-
the second Thursday at 6:30 p.m.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. It's been a long time since we've done trivia, and I want to
Yeah.
get a team together.
And this supports the Chihuahua Valley Land Trust.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which has
So
done some great work around here.
Yeah.
yeah, the Quartzsite Brewery is very good at supporting all kinds of organizations in
Yeah.
town.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
Of course.
So then, Yeah, what else do we have coming up next weekend? There's something.
I was gonna say, are you done with? Are we done with Wednesday?
Friday, November 14th is Chula's Farmers Market's annual meeting, and then it also starts the curtain call,
Yes.
which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, listen to this.
Okay, we're listening.
Okay.
That's a change. That's why I
Friday
wanted to
is at
highlight it.
7. Saturday is a matinee at 2. We normally have matinees on Sunday, but they're shaking up things a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you show up at 7 on Saturday, there is no show. If you show up at 2 on Sunday, there is no show.
No
So
show.
it is at 2 o'clock on Saturday and 7 o'clock on Sunday.
That's interesting. Can you drop your voice a couple of octaves lower and say that again?
No show.
Love that, Sharon.
And again, I just want to go back to the 13th on Thursday. Remember, every Thursday the food bank is open from 10
yeah.
to 2.
Mhm.
Thank
and so there's no reason for anybody to be hungry in this county. Go ahead and check out the Chihuahua Food Bank. They, of course, are always accepting donations and would love donations of food or of cash. So definitely support your local food bank. And this week, the 13th, is the diaper distribution time from 10 a.m. to 11:30 at St. Mary of the Rosary Parish Hall.
You know, people are needing food services right now, especially with the government shutdown.
Right.
I have some friends that he works at Fairchild Air Force Base and lives in Chihuahua and is still having to travel, but they're not getting paid.
Wow.
So they're having to spend gas money. Fairchild Air Force Base opened a special food bank for those workers.
Wow.
You know, and I know that I saw in the paper that that our church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, brought in truckloads to the Spokane area for food banks.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
wow,
read
good.
that.
Yeah.
Good.
And so semi-trucks. And so there are people out there helping. So don't feel embarrassed if you need help with
Right.
food.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Exactly.
There are people out there that want to help, that are able to help. And if you're falling on some hard times, or, you know, just if you're
Or
having
work
to
in public radio.
yeah, or having to spend your money on other things. I can remember a time where somebody had a child that was flown over to Seattle for some special things. Well, all their money went to travel.
Mm-hmm.
And so they needed, even though he was working and the work gave him time off for this travel for this child, they needed extra help. So they needed to use the food bank. And they were embarrassed about it. No, don't be embarrassed about it. Let people help you. Let
Oh, yeah.
people help you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And so we've got a couple other things
I
coming
got
up.
off on a
No, I'm
soapbox,
sorry.
didn't
No, I'm
I?
sorry. We
Good.
we do have a guest waiting for us out in the other room.
Oh,
But-
okay.
But I did that's all incredible stuff, and we do all need the help right now.
Yeah.
So also happening on the 15th, first time ever in Stevens County, is a mini con. There's a mini Comic-Con that's going to be happening
Yes.
at the Mississauga Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
So this is November 15th from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. They are taking donations. Speaking of items for the food bank, they're taking donations of non-perishable items to the food bank. It is free entry, so it's not for a discount. It's just they're just trying to help out with the food bank. Planned Q Barbecue will be there with food for purchase. There's going to be tables for open play. They're going to have Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, people on hand for any questions. There's going to be 2 separate D&D one-shot tables with DMs. They're pre-created character sheets. People can also bring their own characters to play, but no higher than a level 2. There's a cosplay contest, which will happen at 4 p.m. the day of the con. First place will receive $50 in a plaque. Second will be $25 in a plaque, and a third place plaque. All cosplay prop weapons will be needed to be inspected and peace bonded at the door before entry. It'll be inspected, and a zip tie will be placed on it, indicating it is not a real weapon. So there's not only vendors, but there's going to be authors signing their books. People are welcome to come dressed up as their favorite characters from books, movies, video games, comics, etc. But dressing up is not a requirement. Anyone that's 17 and under that wants to participate must have a parent there to sign the permission form for them. There you go. And then they do ask that cosplay is not consent. If anyone is there in costume, please ask their permission before you take a photo with them.
Mm-hmm.
So Again, very exciting Quartzsite Minicon, and they are going to be sponsoring the station. We're going to be running some stuff for them before the week of, and then we will be there doing some live broadcasting from the Minicon itself. So very exciting.
exciting.
Yeah.
Well, and they have a nice website, but we need to tell them that they need to get it on the community calendar
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
not on the community calendar.
I will send her the link and make sure she gets it on there.
Yeah.
Right, and then they're also having the holiday marketplace at Missisquoi on the 16th from 10 to 4.
There you go.
Oh.
And that features local indigenous artists celebrating National Native American Heritage Month. So they'll be featuring the works of local tribal artisans and non-tribal members who will be on-site selling and showcasing their unique goods.
See, and if you didn't know this and didn't know to go to their website, you would think there's nothing happening on Saturday or Friday, except for the theater in the evening. And so, we really need to encourage all of our people to use.
Chowila.events.
Yeah, exactly.
Use the calendar.
Learn it, live
Use
it,
the
love it.
Yeah.
Ooh, there you go. He just made a commercial.
So one last thing here, and then we will go to the break. There is I don't know how to pronounce it. We've had this issue before. Beauvoir soft cheese making class happening at the Columbia Community Creamery. Or that's at the Quartzsite Learning Center, rather, at 106 West Lincoln, with the Columbia Community Creamery. So you can enjoy learning how to make a versatile soft cheese for your family or get-togethers. You're going to get detailed instructions on making a cow version of chèvre that you can use plain or savory or sweet, just in time for all those holiday gatherings.
You know what I heard you say? Virtual soft cheese. It's a versatile.
Versatile. Did I say virtual?
I thought you said virtual. And I'm like,
versatile.
well, that would be weird.
Yeah.
Versatile.
I'm making a virtual cheese.
So let's see here really quick. So there's only 10 slots available. So you can check out, you can email howdy@cccmilk.org to learn more information, or probably, I'm guessing, you can pop into the creamery to learn more. So
I think so. Very cool.
with that said, let's go ahead and get to our break. We're
Okay.
going to listen to some news. We're going to thank our sponsor and bring in our guest, Tiffany from the Chamber, who's out there waiting very patiently to be called in.
Yay, Tiffany.
We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to KCHW 102.7, Northern Lights Public Radio.
The Public News Service Joe newscast for November the 5th, 2025. I'm Mike Clifford. Zohran Mamdani has won the race for New York City mayor, ushering in a new era of progressive politics in the city and reigniting the debate over the Democratic Party's future. That from The Hill. They report Mamdani, a 34-year-old Democrat socialist, is poised to become the first millennial and first Muslim to lead New York City after a campaign that pulled off one of the most stunning political upsets in recent memory. He defeated former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, who mounted a long-shot independent bid, and Republican Curtis Lewa in his bid to succeed Mayor Eric Adams. And from CNN, Abigail Spanberger, a former Democratic congresswoman and CIA officer, will become Virginia's first female governor, and Democratic Representative Mikey Sherrill will become New Jersey's first female Democratic governor. According to preliminary CNN exit polling, majorities disapprove of President Donald Trump in the four closely watched contests. Economic stability and empowerment for tribal economies are under threat. Following budget cuts by the Trump administration, South Dakota communities are worried about how they will be affected.
Earlier this fall, the White House laid off all the staff at the Community Development Financial Institutions Fund, while announcing the initiative would be abolished in the midst of an ongoing government shutdown. There is a court challenge to reverse the job cuts amid bipartisan backlash. Lakota Vogel leads the Four Bands Community Fund with the Cheyenne River Reservation, and she says in her area, these dollars helped shape mission-driven lending.
The CDFI fund dollars were really essential in our earlier stages so that we could relend for the opportunities that we see in our community, including mortgages and small businesses and home renovations. Without it, we would not have been able to be who we are today.
The Trump administration argues the fund doesn't align with its priorities, but the CDFI fund has long enjoyed bipartisan support from both Republicans and Democrats in Congress. I'm Mike Moen.
And the lapse in SNAP benefits is hitting rural Montanans hard as food banks in smaller communities often have fewer resources.
Many are run by community members and volunteers and may not have the capacity to meet the increased need. Rose Duncan with the Community Food Bank of Mineral County says they're doing everything they can to get food to people who may go hungry. That includes appointments for emergency food in addition to weekly distributions, along with some other adjustments.
We're going to lift some of our requirements and do it as we did for COVID. We're not going to make people verify income. They'll just sign a self-declaration. We're not going to turn anybody away.
More than 77,000 Montanans won't get their full SNAP benefits this month because of the government shutdown. The Trump administration says it'll provide half of the usual SNAP program funding in November. I'm Laura Hatch reporting.
This is Public News Service. Students across the Keystone State say they are becoming increasingly aware of how their legislators are failing them.
Pennsylvania college students met with their local congressional representatives last week to encourage them to stop playing political games with the American economy. As part of Project 26 Pennsylvania, students on several college campuses sponsored events designed to raise political awareness among other students. Elizabeth Ng, a sophomore at Dickinson College, says they bluntly told politicians to stop sabotaging their future.
The economy is dead, prices are rising, and a lot of students are very unhappy with the cost of inflation and how hard it has been to find a job.
Ng says typical post-graduation dreams like owning a home, finding a well-paying job, or simply not being saddled with burdensome debt seem further out of reach each day. Events were planned at Dickinson, Pittsburgh, Temple, Lehigh, and Penn State. Mark Richardson reporting.
And a new program in North Carolina aims to help people with severe mental illness from going back behind bars. The Forensic Assertive Community Treatment, or FACT teams, launched a pilot program this week.
They provide individualized care services for people released from jail or prison who have mental health needs, including direct mental health care, housing, job and education programs, and day-to-day support. Kelly Crosby is director of the Division of Mental Health, Developmental Disabilities, and Substance Use Services with the State Department of Health and Human Services. She says the FACT teams are specially trained to work with probation and parole officers to help facilitate discharge.
So it's not like they get put on the street and then the FACT team takes over. The FACT team begins their work while the person's still incarcerated. So they work with them. They understand the terms of their probation or parole. They help them fulfill those and get treatment at the same time.
First Lady Anna Stein unveiled the $9.5 million pilot program this week. The connection between mental health and crime has been in focus in North Carolina after a man with mental health issues and a criminal record was charged with killing a Ukrainian woman in Charlotte in August. I'm Eric Tegedoff reporting.
Finally, a new coalition formed by groups in more than a dozen states, including Kentucky, aims to secure funding for a regional restoration plan for the Ohio River Basin, which 30 million people rely on for their drinking water.
More than 97% of Kentucky rivers and streams draw from the Ohio River, explains Michael Washburn with Kentucky Waterways Alliance. He says a long history of pollution has imperiled the health of regional waters for decades.
We have PFAS, we have aging infrastructure in our water utilities, and we also have a lot of both aquatic and terrestrial wildlife species that are under threat.
Nearly 70% of streams and 64% of lakes in the Ohio River Basin do not meet state water quality standards. This is Nadia Ramlagan for Kentucky News Connection.
This is Mike Clifford for Public News Service, member and listener supported. Find our trust indicators at publicnewsservice.org.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW, Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
It's 8:21.
Your KCHW morning show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota, Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales and service. Vehicle sales is open 8:30 a.m. till 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center open 7:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services is available at colvilletoyota.com. A small-town dealership with a big heart.
And by
Chewelah Flooring.
Chewelah Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chewelah Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Dell Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at ChewelahFlooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at ChewelahFlooring@gmail.com.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
All right now. Come on, boy. Yeah.
I love this local roundup.
Right?
Good boy. Yeah.
Does our horse have a name?
I call it the Sharon Jr.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think it'd be George or Herman. We need a good horse name.
Yes, we do.
Trigger.
So, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the KCHW Morning Show. It is still Wednesday, November 5th. We are joined back.
Huh?
Still,
I was
yeah.
like, you're going to mess with people. Today is Thursday, November 6th. No, she's joking.
Did you guys fall asleep?
I know. Did you?
Probably.
We're on the same page.
So we are joined back here in the studio with myself, Chuck Ritchie, Sharon Ludwig, Paula Randall, and our very lovely guest today. We have Tiffany from the Chamber of Commerce. Good morning, Tiffany.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Oh, I'm awake.
Yeah? Well, that's
Doing
better.
splendid.
It's better than Sharon over there.
Yeah.
We're all threatening to take a nap.
My mouth is asleep, and my brain is not there this morning.
I think we all are. That's why between us we form one complete brain.
Oh,
Right?
that's good.
This early in the morning.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
And I think with the time change,
Oh, yeah.
it actually makes it
absolutely.
worse.
Yeah.
It makes it a lot
worse.
worse.
It really
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
I have a big thing about this. I could go into all the different scientific studies to show why daylight savings time is horrible for human beings. We are not equipped for it. It's demoralizing. It causes all kinds of mental issues.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
we need to stop with the daylight savings time. There's no need for it.
Well, and they used to say they did it for the farmers so they'd have more daylight in the mornings. Well, we had farmer friends who milk cows. You don't change the milking time.
Cows, right? The cows aren't
You
going to be like, oh,
you
it's daylight
change instead
savings
of
time.
8 o'clock. You're at 9 or 7 or whatever. You change you. You don't change the cows.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The cows don't care what time it is.
Yeah,
They don't
exactly.
care.
What was it? There's the old Native American saying about cutting the top off a blanket and putting it on the bottom.
Right, to make it longer.
Yeah. It's a
Like, same blanket.
it's a bizarre tradition that I don't think we need.
It actually makes it shorter because if you have to sew it together, it shortens it.
Right.
There you go.
And the state of Washington actually voted to stay in daylight savings time many, many years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And nothing has happened.
A lot of states voted.
Yeah,
But
and
they-
nothing has happened. So
And is Arizona still the one that doesn't
Yes, they
do
do
it?
not change.
They don't
I think
change.
it's Arizona and Hawaii, right? Hawaii doesn't change?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm from Arizona, so.
I was gonna say, yeah, I lived in Arizona, so yeah, you did not. It was awesome.
Yeah.
The rest of the country was like, "Oh, I hate daylight saving." We're like, "Oh yeah, suffering for you. Here's my little violin. We're gonna go about our day normally."
But on the plus side, this is the time of year that the clock in my car is right. Again.
Oh, I just changed my car.
I changed mine. I changed mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, babe, did you change the clock on the stove? That's gonna mess me up.
That's rocket science right there.
That is rocket science right there. But that's my husband for you. He can do that.
I don't know if I have changed the one on the stove or not.
I went around changing them all. The only one I didn't change was the microwave because when the power goes off, it goes back to 0, and I just let it stay there all year.
Right.
Just that flashing 0.
Yeah.
Just all the time.
It doesn't need to have a time.
Doesn't it like start from 0, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tiffany, welcome to the show. This is your first time ever on the morning show. It's actually when you told me, because we were talking about it, you're like, I've never been on your show before, and I'm like, sure, of course you've been on the show before.
Sure. No.
And no, you haven't. So welcome.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome.
So tell us. So how long have you been the president of the chamber? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I've actually been the president for a little over a year now. So.
It feels a lot longer than that. Is it really all it's been?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, I figured it had been at least 2 or 3.
No. your timelines are way off there, Chuck.
Wow, as they usually are. I do have time blindness, I guess. So tell us a little bit about your background and where you come from, and because I know you're not, I wouldn't call you new to Chewelah anymore, but a fairly recent addition, right?
Yeah, it'll be crazy enough 5 years in February.
Mm-hmm.
So newbie-ish, about probably the same around timeline as Paula, right?
Like 23. We got 23. Here in 23.
Okay. Yeah. So a couple of years before Paula,
and now you're just sucked into it.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Firmly, and we will never let you go.
Never let me go.
You are a Chewelah for life now. Yeah.
No, I love it. So I'm actually originally from Arizona,
Mm-hmm.
as I said, and I just kind of kept moving north. So I stopped in Colorado. So I was in Colorado Springs for about 4 years, almost, and then we wanted all 4 seasons and not in the same day.
Right.
So if you've ever lived in Colorado.
Yes, see? I lived in Colorado Springs. We're going to have to talk. Yeah. Yeah, because I was right in front of Pikes Peak, right by the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
so we had that beautiful,
Beautiful view,
But,
yeah.
it messed with my psyche, something
Oh, yeah.
fierce.
Yeah.
Because you'd be like, yay, snow. Oh, it's 70.
Now it's melted.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I had one year where all 3 of my cars, the windshields cracked because it went from like 20 degrees to 80 degrees.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
seriously.
overnight. And
That's
all,
wild.
Yeah, it was, it's wild. And then the wind. I don't do wind.
No.
And I just love that there's rarely wind here.
Right, and the giant hail.
Yeah, the giant hail.
Giant hail.
Yeah.
Which we do not get here.
Which we do not get here, which is awesome.
No, if you wanted to go play in the snow, you had to go out in the snow. Like that moment, you had to go out.
Yeah,
in
the
the
second
snow.
you saw it.
Yeah,
Otherwise
because
it's
if you
gone.
waited for like the snow flurry to stop and then go play in the snow, it would be gone.
That's wild because you think of Colorado and you think of like beautiful snow-capped mountains in the snow and the cold. But I know there are desert. There's part of Colorado that's
It's
full on desert.
Yeah. I'm like, it's a dirty lie.
Well,
Right?
then there's
Marketing.
the high desert, which is kind of the worst of both worlds.
We're like
Yeah,
bonding over the trauma of living in Colorado.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the high desert, you get the extreme heat, you get the extreme cold, you get the extreme wind.
Yep.
You get kind of.
Okay.
I almost lived in the high desert.
get the
Almost bought a
altitude.
place there once, and we
Yep.
dodged that bullet.
Yeah.
So then from there, where did you go?
Yeah, so then I moved up here. So
I always want to know why Chewelah? What brought you here?
Oh, that's a great question. So we were actually looking at Spokane first. And we were looking to actually buy a house because we were just getting priced out. Every 6 months we were getting well, of course, Colorado's housing market has crashed a little bit since then, but I was kind of done with being priced out every 6 months. And also the weather and all that. So, but I was looking at Spokane because I'm okay with a big city, just because of the way that I work and what I do. But my real estate agent, because he knew my wish list, I was like, I kind of want a view. I don't want to be on top of my neighbors. I want at least a little bit of breathing room.
Right.
And we just weren't finding it in Spokane. And he actually lives up here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, hey, I have this cute little listing in Chewelah. And I'm like, what's a Chewelah?
What?
What's a Chewelah?
Right.
So we drove up here, looked at the house. Adorable. Love it. It's got perfect view of Quartzsite.
Nice.
And I just love it. And I was like, yeah, this is the house. And then, of course, I had to ask him, so how's the internet? Because I can work from home.
Right.
But I need really good internet. And he's like, oh, we just had Spectrum installed and yada, yada. So
right.
I was like, oh, yeah, I can do this. And then I'll just network in Spokane if I need to. And funny enough, I really haven't needed to. So.
Well, we do have a few great internet options now.
Yes,
But when
we
I
do.
first moved in here, I actually contacted the city hall. And I'm like, okay, what about internet? And they gave the name of a company that's no longer in operation here.
Oh, yeah.
And I actually talked to Dorothy, the mayor herself, and she said, oh, yeah, I get that. It's great. And we moved here, and it's okay if you occasionally, it was okay if you occasionally checked your email.
Did it sound like this, Chuck?
Oh.
No, but literally. So it blew my mind. We moved in here, and like we got this appointment for our internet, and the guy came out and was like, well, I got to make sure you get a signal here. And I'm like, okay, great. You expect him to pull out some test equipment or something. Guy pulls out a ladder, climbs up on my roof, looks around and says, nope, no internet here. And I'm like,
oh my God.
You're not going to like verify? And he's like, no, can't see the tower here. I'm like, so that's
Wow.
like, there's no internet? He's like, nope, sorry.
Oh, my.
And then there's another company that is still in existence here, but I'm not going to say their name, said, sorry, we're full. Like, what?
Oh, there's too many customers.
Like, what does that mean? You're full.
You're full. Add more. Yeah.
But then since we've had Spectrum, New Beam came in. New Beam made a huge difference for a lot of folks, and now we have Thrive. So we've got many options. So
Yeah.
and two of which are our sponsors on the station, New
And
Beam
Starlink
and Thrive.
is out in the country.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, we have a lot better connectivity now too. So
Yeah.
I think that really helps attract people.
Well, in your line of business, you need that, and I know
Yeah.
my wife kind of does a lot of similar stuff that you do.
Mm-hmm.
And not having internet here when we first moved here was a real challenge for us.
Yeah.
And that was something that Dorothy made a difference. She was on a county committee. She lobbied for us. She just really went to bat to get more internet service in Chewelah.
Mm-hmm.
And the surrounding area. She just really worked hard. Took a while, but she really did work hard.
Oh,
on
yeah.
that.
So let's move back to the topic of the chamber.
Yes.
So you've been in the chamber been the president for about a year and a half now, you said?
It'll be about a year and a half in a couple months, yeah.
So tell us about this upcoming meetings that you guys are going to be doing at lunchtime. I'm very excited about this.
Ooh, I'm so excited too. So you guys have talked about it a couple of times already. Chill with the chamber. So we usually have our meetings at 7 a.m. on Fridays. And I was getting a lot of, because I always ask people to come. I'm like, come to our meetings. And they're like, oh gosh, 7 a.m. That's too early for me. Or I got kiddos. I got to worry about the kiddos and getting them ready for school and stuff. I can't come to a 7 a.m. meeting. And I was like, well, I feel like we're really leaving some people out.
Yeah.
Of the being able to interact directly with the chamber on a regular basis.
Right.
So just in the spirit of being inclusive, we started Chill with the Chamber, and our first one's on the 12th. So
I'm very excited about that.
Mm-hmm. And then I see it's at Fired Up Pizza.
Yes.
So 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. at Fired Up Pizza. Join us each month for a casual lunch meetup focused on connection, community, and conversation. Whether you're a business owner, nonprofit leader, or just love Chewelah, yay! This is your chance. The yay is not on the calendar, just so you know.
You should add that on
Added the yay.
Learn what's happening and discover ways to get involved. Lunch is on you, but the good vibes are free.
Yes. So.
What a fun poster.
Yeah, thank you.
I think it's incredible because I know, like you said, that 7 a.m. meeting is very difficult for a lot of folks.
Yeah.
And I've talked to a lot of people that would love to be involved with the chamber, but they're like, man, I just like 7 a.m. on a Friday. It's just really impossible.
That would mean getting up at 6 something.
Yeah.
I usually get up at 5.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
it takes me about 2 hours to get my brain functional. So.
Especially to have to run a meeting at 7 a.m. That's wild.
Oh my god.
And sometimes they get to see how weird my brain gets when I don't wake up on time or I don't go to bed on time. I'm like, I don't know who I am, guys. We're just going with it.
But no, I think it's a
We're
great
automatic me.
It's a great idea to get more people involved. I know, just like every organization, you end up with the same people doing all the work over and over again. You know, because it's hard sometimes to get other people to show up, other people involved.
Mm-hmm.
And I would imagine at 7 a.m. the brain power to be able to delegate tasks is pretty minimal.
Yeah.
But yeah,
unless you're a morning person,
right,
which I am not.
I am not. Believe I do the morning show, and I'm not a morning person. So that's fun. You always
Bad career choice there, Chuck.
Y'all get me at my crankiest, which I guess isn't that cranky?
No, you're not very cranky.
Well,
You know,
I think it's just your
I'm cranky,
Yeah.
dang it.
over the years, we've had different times when we had the chamber, but we've never had a dual time. So this is an exciting option.
It is.
Because
It is.
we had noon meetings before, and there were people that said, I can't come at noon. That's my busiest time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so to have both options that you can come at a noon meeting, even though it's only once a month, and then at a morning meeting, that's really a good option. That's really good.
Well, and this is kind of testing the waters, right? Just to sort of see how it's doing. And this is, if I remember from talking to you previous conversations, this is not an official chamber meeting. This is more of a social gathering.
Yeah, it's
correct?
like a social gathering rather than an official meeting. So our official meetings, we actually take minutes, and sometimes we vote on things. So it's still important for people to come to those if they want to have some like decision making power. But if they want to learn how else they can get involved, they can come to the noon ones.
Yeah.
We're going to talk a lot about, what committees we have and how they can help us make Chewila even more awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So is this going to be in the back room then of Fired Up Pizza, or is this going to be out in the main area?
It's going to be in the back room, although the amount of people I've talked to, we may explode out of the back room.
Right, and have to go into the
And
whole.
might have to go into the front. So
Right.
we'll see how many people show up. I'm hoping for a
Right.
big crowd, but yeah.
I know I'm going to be there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, yeah, because we've always talked about, we should be sending one of us to the chamber meetings, right? Both from the radio or from the CCD or from something else. And we're like, oh, but we can't. I'm on the mic there. Here I am.
Yeah, there you go.
But we can't because we're on the air, right? And so now being able to go to this Wednesday meeting, we'll be able to, actually
come and hang
represent. We can represent, man.
Represent.
My husband is laughing. We tend not to have breakfast. We have lunch, and we just have breakfast at lunch. And so he's laughing. He's online. He says noon is when he serves breakfast.
Yes.
Like, babe, that's our secret. Shh.
I think that's really common, though, actually, because I kind of do the same thing.
You're not alone. I think on the weekends, noon is about when we do breakfast as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, funny.
Technically, you're breaking your fast. So whatever's the first meal of the day is breakfast, no matter
There
what
you
time
go.
it is.
Exactly. Yeah.
It could be 5 p.m. and technically it's still breakfast. You're breaking your fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or in my case this morning, a little glob of cookie dough was my.
Oh, my
Wow.
goodness.
Wow, that's very nutritionally balanced there.
Well, it was
Not.
there, and it already, I had a spoon in my hand. I had to do something with it. Yeah. All right. So let's see here. Joseph Wozinski says, "Good morning from Belize, where we do not change the time."
Oh, rub it in, Joe.
I think that's pretty much an American thing, isn't it?
How
Time
come
change?
you get it on
Yeah, where did he
yours and
post
I
that?
didn't get it on mine?
It's in the comments of the video on Facebook.
Uh-uh.
Oh,
Uh-uh.
it is. I see it. It's
No,
on
I've
mine.
got like 9 million from Daniel, nothing from Joe.
Yeah, I do see. It's buried in the middle of them from Daniel.
Oh, okay.
So tell us a little about what to expect at these meetings. So
yep.
they're not
there it
official
is.
meetings.
Yeah.
What exactly are they?
Yeah, so they are going to be more of a social gathering, networking. We're still going to do introductions, and we always do an icebreaker question at our Friday meetings, so there's definitely going to be an icebreaker question. And then from there, we're just going to kind of network and hang out and, see where it takes us. And, of course, I'm always open to feedback. So if anybody's like, hey, you should run this meeting this way. I came from a background of going to a lot of different chambers. And so I'm like melding a lot of things together. One of my favorite events in Colorado Springs was, it was like a First Friday breakfast, but they did more of a round table question. So it was more business related. we try to keep it a little bit more casual because you never know if someone's a business owner or they just want to get involved. So,
Right.
but yeah, I always loved that one because it was really insightful and you kind of learn a lot about people when you,
Right.
yeah, and you get to know people really well.
Well, so what's an example of one of your questions, your
Yeah,
icebreaker
ask us-
questions?
ask us-
Some of them
Right?
are crazy.
Ask us an icebreaker question.
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
One of the ones we did, what song is the like theme song to your life?
Oh. Okay. We have to think
Okay.
about that. So, Chuck?
Yeah.
I have an instant answer because it's been the same answer since high school. When I'm 64 by the Beatles.
Oh.
Yeah, little ragtime by the Beatles, written by Mr. Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Sharon?
I don't have one. I can't. I can't think of that right now, and I probably couldn't think of it when she said. Yeah. And she asks a different question. Some of them are
I like that.
easier
That's a
than
good
others.
question, though.
Every meeting has a different question. I actually
Yeah.
have a Word doc of all the questions I've ever asked, so that I don't ask the same question twice.
I love that.
Yeah. The only one I've asked twice is probably what kind of new businesses or what kind of business would you like to see come to Chewelah? That's
Yeah.
the one I ask probably once. I've asked it twice now. So,
Right.
yeah.
Well, you know what? One of my dreams is about to come true, and that would be a Thai restaurant.
It's going to open. Isn't
I'm
it this
so
week?
excited.
November 20th.
Oh,
Yes.
I was really hoping it was this week.
Nope.
No,
November
you still
20th.
gotta wait.
Just hold your horses.
I know, but
It'll
what
be
I'm-
worth it. It'll be
I
worth
was,
the wait.
It will be.
I'm super excited that we're still going to have the barbecue guy. He's still going to
Yeah.
be there.
Oh, yeah.
They're
On
sharing
Saturdays,
the
yeah.
space. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we're not losing anything. We're gaining.
Yeah, we're
It's like
gaining.
a win-win.
Yes.
Oh, which, by the way, this weekend, Mr. Chase Champagne is going to be there performing at 8251.
Ooh.
So when he opens up for that barbecue, he's going to have Chase Champagne, who is a phenomenal young musician. So
Nice.
anyway,
I have to say, I have to answer the question. Okay, so,
did you do a Google search first?
well, I just wanted to.
You want to make sure it was the right name of the song.
Right?
Because I have to Google it first too.
Right?
So I'm like, what is that song called?
So I have to say, and this just is going to highlight to you how bizarre I am, that I think my theme song would be "Walking on the Sun" by Smash Mouth. Might as
Interesting.
well be walking on the sun. Dootin' doo doot, dootin' doo doot. Right? Ain't no joke. Like to buy a world of toke, but I don't smoke. But and teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
I know it's just a song, but it's spice for the recipe. This is a love attack.
I like that. I've never
Right?
actually listened to the lyrics of it before.
Yeah.
I tend to take in a song overall without really paying much attention to the lyrics. I get the music first. What's your song, Tiffany?
Oh, I think, well, mine actually changes depending on my mood.
Right? Right?
I think right now it's Walking on Sunshine.
Nice.
Because
That's a
I
good one.
miss it so much.
Yes.
I know, right?
Come back, Sunshine.
No.
I think if I had to have a backup, it might be the Gilligan's Island theme song. I don't know. And that's usually just my brain. It's trapped somewhere on a deserted island with a bunch of goofy people doing weird stuff. And I have
Right.
no idea what is
Isn't
what's
that
happening.
what Chewelah is? We're on an island doing goofy stuff with a bunch of people.
Yeah, I can
Oh my
see
gosh,
that.
we are Gilligan's Island. Oh, that is so cool.
I just stopped through here while I was touring, while I was traveling around, and I ended up staying. So
Exactly.
that could be. And years later, here I am.
Here we are.
I think most of the transplants, they come in really random ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you have like family here or something, it's like, why did you end up in Chewelah? And it's like, I don't really know. It just sort of happened.
That's my number one question when
Yeah.
people move here.
Well, we
What
were
brought you
traveling
here?
full time in an RV, and this was sort of halfway between where my stepdaughter was going to college in Montana and where my folks are in the Tri-Cities, and my sister. And this was our like respite away from like the point of the L, where we would come and just like just relax and like decompress. And there were times when we would go down to my folks' house and we needed another decompression point, so we'd drive back up here and just and relax and be in the mountains and be somewhere quiet before we would head over, drive back down through Spokane and head up to Seattle or over on the west side and take the 101 or go wherever. But yeah, this sort of became our respite, our Zen place.
Yeah.
Well, and I think it's exciting that this time in Chewelah's history that the three of you are new-ish, and you're all part of the community.
I've been here
And
almost a decade. That's the longest
and
I've
you're
ever lived
all
anywhere.
really contributing to the economy, to the culture here. You're really contributing. I came here as a young married mother, I had one child when we moved here, and ended up having 6 kids and raised kids. I did get active in my kids' stuff, but I used to say, it took me 30 years to feel like I was part of the crowd and that I was not a newcomer.
Oh, wow.
And so I don't know that it really took me that long, but I always felt like I was the new person for years and years. And here you guys are just part of the culture of Chewelah already in just 5-10 years. I just think that's a real compliment to our city and to you, all three of you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, and I think too, there's a lot of, and I know the chamber deals with this a lot too, of people don't really want to change the flavor of Chewelah, but Chewelah needs improvements. Like any town, anywhere, you need to keep up with the times. You need to make sure that you're keeping up with inflation or whatever, keeping the city beautiful.
Sustainable growth, yeah.
Yeah, sustainable growth, but without changing the flavor. And I think that's really important. And I think a lot of folks are understanding that, yes, we need the growth. We need to keep things current, but it's still Chewelah.
But still keep our core.
Right.
Yeah. Our core vibe.
I say all the time, we don't want to be standing on lederhosen, on the street corner in our lederhosen, dancing for tourists. But at the same time, we do need some outside money coming in.
Yeah.
And we don't have the population to sustain our economy. So between the ski hill, between the golf course, the events happening here, we need to draw people in, deposit their money here, and then leave.
Yeah.
Well, and for years I said, when people would say we need another Alcoa, I would say no, because when Alcoa came in, it was a real infusion. But then when they went out, it was real devastating.
It's been 30 years and we're still recovering from it.
Yeah, and I would say what we need is lots of little, I called them mom and pop industries or cottage industries. But I didn't know how that would look. And now with the internet, where Tiffany can work at home, and things, we have a community where you can have lots of small industries. Maybe the one person business, maybe 4 or 5 that you employ. It doesn't hurt Chewelah as much. I mean, it hurts the individuals and it hurts us who go to that restaurant or go to that store. But it doesn't hurt the total economy as much when one of those goes out. So I just love the way, Tim Nelson, he came to town and he had his all he wanted to do was do jewelry. And he had some extra space, so he put up some art. And then he moved from that space to another.
Bigger space,
And he just grew slowly, and he started with his First Thursdays, and they have grown, and the creative district has come on that. And I'm on a soapbox here, but I just love the way the growth is. You know,
and
we
it's
need
that
to keep
sustainable
going.
growth. Yeah. Because I don't know when you lived in Colorado. But that was a great example of unsustainable growth.
Yeah, it's just exploding.
Just exploded, and there was just. I mean, there was not the infrastructure there to handle the growth, and it became kind of a nightmare for anyone who had lived there for a long time.
Right.
Or were you getting in other places? I know, like where I grew up in Wasilla, Alaska. For 10 years, it was the fastest growing area in the U.S. And what happened there was we had the funding because we had the oil, and a lot of people were workers working in the the oil fields and stuff. But the growth happened so fast that. And the money, luckily for Alaska, the money was there. But what ended up happening is now you go through Wasilla and there's no personality, there's no charm. It's just hundreds of box stores and huge corporations, and it looks like any other city anywhere else in the U.S. And it has no flavor, no personality. All the personality that I grew up with is gone. The last time I went there, I didn't recognize the place, and that's what we need to avoid here. That's what I think the people want to avoid, and again, keeping that flavor of Chewelah, because it's a very unique community. And but we still need to, handle the growth.
Well, another example to me was like when the brewery came in. I don't drink alcohol, so I thought, well, why do we need that in Chewelah? they have been such an addition to the community.
It's a hub.
Yeah, it is a hub.
It is a hub.
Yep.
And you don't have to be a drinker to go there to the activities that are held there.
No.
You know? And we just had that, to me, I've just seen this kind of growth, this kind of slow, steady growth that I really like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know, another aspect of economically that would really sustain us is focusing on remote workers. Remote workers is a huge thing because we don't have to have the businesses to sustain the jobs so much, but they do bring in that disposable income
money.
to the community.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's something to be said about how much we do in Chewelah because we are a small town.
Yeah.
You know what, 2,500 people.
Yeah.
So you know, I've traveled a lot. You've traveled a lot, going to all the little towns in different states and in Washington, all the different places. And it's amazing. People who come to Chewelah see that Chewelah cares.
Yeah.
You know, they remark about, oh, you guys have the plants, the flowers in the summer. You have the banners in the winter. Your streets are clean. You don't have weeds growing up. Your town looks maintained. You guys care about your town. And everybody that I have brought in, you know, my family visiting from all over the country, have all made that comment. Wow, this is a beautiful little town. And you guys, you can tell that Chewelah cares. You care about your little town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My family I brought up have said
Right?
the exact same thing.
Yes.
Yeah. They're like, it's just so cute.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's what I said when I drove
just
through the
little
first
cheeks.
time. I'm like,
Right?
it's so
Exactly.
cute. And of course, it's got everything you could ever need or
Yeah.
want. You don't actually need to leave the city if you don't want to. And even my dad came up here. He's like, oh, you even have an American Legion. 'Cause he's like, yep, we've got everything. We've got everything you could need.
Well, and one of the things that we have said for years is that we need a clothing store. Well, all of a sudden, we have the Country Couture. Have you been in there? That wonderful assortment of clothing. Acres is really expanding her clothing.
Yep.
Valley Drug has clothing. And so they're little niches, but they're not a big Walmart clothing, but we
Right,
don't
and
need that.
You
No.
cannot
Yeah.
forget, okay, I don't know if we're supposed to do this. Jessica over at SETI's, have you seen the adorable new Chewelah sweatshirt and t-shirt she has?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay. This is super exciting, everybody. Okay. So Kevin over at Valley started carrying these really cool Chewelah themed things, right?
Yeah.
You had Chewelah puzzles and the magnets and everything else, but none of them were of Chewelah. And I'm like, Kevin, we have plein air. We have amazing artists in this town. Why don't we have a puzzle or something about Chewelah? Why don't we have Main Street?
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
so somebody heard me, and Jessica, we have a beautiful painting of downtown Chewelah with the new SETI's and beautiful quartzite mountain, Chewelah in puzzles, beautiful navy blue t-shirts, long sleeved, perfect for winter, beautiful thick plush sweatshirts, the hoodies.
I was just in there yesterday, but I didn't see them.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
where
if
are
you
they?
go, so you go into, you can tell how often Daniel and I are at SETI's. You go in SETI's, right? The bell is to your right. You take a left to all the foo-foo fun stuff, right? And you go straight to the wall where they have the cougars, and then take the right on the wall, and it's all Chewelah. So there are really neat
Oh.
Chewelah water bottles. There's really neat Chewelah cups with that image. Chewelah postcards with that image. Magnets. Dude, I sent my sister the puzzle, the sweatshirt, and the water bottle because they're so cool. And she wears them all. She uses them all simultaneously.
That's awesome.
I'm like, go Jane, right?
Yeah.
And I told Jessica, I'm like, please order these in a larger size because I want a Chewelah sweatshirt.
Right.
Yeah.
I want a Chewelah sweatshirt.
And also order teeny tiny for Tiffany.
See?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So the bell in there, does that, if you ring the bell, does that mean you have to buy everyone in the store a DeWalt tool set?
Right? No, it means excellent service. And of course,
Okay.
it's ringing all the time because they're so awesome in there.
Yeah.
They're truly, truly amazing. And Daniel, am I allowed to share your conversation? He'll let me know. They are so responsive to, requests from the community.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so Daniel went to the manager and he asked them to start carrying a specific item, range of items. And they might actually start doing that, which I'm super excited about.
That's pretty cool.
And they're just an example of the entrepreneurs and the stores and the owners in Chewelah.
Yeah.
Because I've not gone into a store and run into a rude clerk.
No.
No,
For a
never.
long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah.
They are, and if they don't have it.
So, but there used to be, right? You know, a long time.
Yeah, and that's possible. But
Not
I was
anymore.
in one of the stores, and I went to get something, and she said, well, we don't carry that anymore. Have you checked this place? Because they carry it.
Yeah.
And I was so surprised to have her send me somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and that was...
Very collaborative.
Very
yes,
much so.
very, very, very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tiffany, let's switch back to the chamber a little bit. We only have a few minutes left of the show. So tell us some other things you guys have coming up, and then we'll get on out of the show from there.
Yeah, I mean, right now we're really focused on city sidewalks because we just had Boo Fest, so we're kind of like, whew.
Which
that's
was a
off of plate.
huge success.
Yeah.
Oh man, we were
Huge
talking about that
success.
earlier. I've heard so many people say I've never seen that many people in downtown Chewelah before.
I know. Well, every year you do, and Boo
Yeah.
Fest.
And every year people say the same thing.
Yeah,
and every year they
absolutely.
say the same thing. But I think it attracts kids from all over.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
they
we've
bring,
got friends in Springdale that bring their kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My uncle came up from Spokane because he wanted to see my haunt, and he was so impressed with downtown Chewelah and how busy it was with Boo Fest. He was like, wow. He called my sister afterward and was like, we're going to go head up to Chewelah more often because that place is hopping.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, go Chewelah, go Chewelah, go Chewelah.
bragging on it. But yeah, so we're really deep into city sidewalks right now.
Right.
So that one's huge collaboration between a lot of different organizations. So the Creative District does their Chewville, and then the Farmers Market does their like holiday market, Christmas market kind of deal. And then so it's and then last year we added the city Christmas tree lighting, so that'll be a part of it as well again. And so
And where's the
I was
Christmas
going to
tree
say,
lighting
where
happening?
have we moved the Christmas
no,
tree?
the
Is it
Christmas
same?
tree is a permanent
Okay.
now because it's at City Hall.
City Hall.
Yep.
Yep. So
And this one survived. This latest one.
this one survived.
Yay.
Yay. So yeah, we'll do that again, and it'll be really fun. And really, the chamber's role is pulling all those pieces together and then doing a lot of the marketing. But really, there would not be an event without all the other organizations.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if we didn't have the farmers market crew and Chewville and everything, we wouldn't have a city sidewalks. And of course, all the businesses they give us specials, so we share out their specials and all that. So it really is a huge collaborative effort. And last year was so much fun.
Now, are we
Oh,
going to
yeah,
have
it's
snow
amazing.
this year?
So tell us
Last
a
year it was
little bit
raining.
about the signage that the chamber's working on.
Yes.
The welcome signs.
Yes, so we are in the process of getting replacement welcome signs manufactured. For if you come into town, it's those smaller ones, not our big one that says "Welcome Home," and it's the smaller ones that actually say Chewelah.
On a brick base.
On the brick base, yeah.
Yeah.
And you kind of notice they're all made out of wood, and they're starting to rot.
rotten.
Yeah. So it's time. But we have a brand new design, and now I'm thinking about it. I should probably put it on the website. My bad. I'll get that up. But we did get that approved from City Council to also replace, because they own the sign that's on Flowery Trail. So we're going to replace all 3 signs at the same time. And brand new signs, and they're going to be made out of metal, the powder coated steel. So they will last a very, very long time without maintenance, and that's key to lower costs and everything.
Yep.
But
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
Very, very
And
cool.
will it still have that little town look? Like the one on Flowery Trail has that wonderful, welcome to Chewelah, small town, the rock and the...
Yeah, so we'll still have the same base, and the design of it has, those new symbols that we've kind of started plugging into, like the ski benches and
Yes.
everything. It's all the same iconography.
Oh, fun.
And then
Okay.
the main part of the sign is quartzite.
Oh,
So
fun.
Very cool.
yeah, so it's
I love
gonna.
that.
They look amazing.
I hope
Yeah.
the Creative District sign that we had approved to put underneath that one, I hope it still fits,
Yeah,
it's,
because they're
it's
still
getting
making
produced
that.
right now.
the little
The
the
wooden
little plaque.
one?
No, it's going to be a
okay.
12-foot wide,
Wooden. Yeah.
not 12 feet wide, but it's going to
not
be big.
12 feet wide.
No, it's not 12 feet wide. one it's not. Sorry, how wide is it? 6 feet?
It fits underneath the sign
Yeah.
that's on Flowery Trail. And so however wide that one is.
Ooh.
And
We'll
so
talk
it
about
goes
it.
there.
We'll
Yeah.
have to work on that and figure that out.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
they're making that over.
Way to
at
throw a curveball at me,
Woodworkers.
Chuck.
Well, they got approved by the
Yeah.
city council, what, a year and a half, 2 years ago? Something like that?
Well, then
Goes
they
from
Well, if you
progress.
snooze, you lose, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a delay. There was a
Yeah.
delay. But he's working on it now. It's on my reminder to contact him December 1st, he said.
Very cool.
Okay.
To find out where the sign is and what the status is. So
Okay.
It'll
We'll
it'll
figure it out.
integrate beautifully.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm a figure it out kind of person.
It'll be nice.
No stress.
Probably shouldn't mention that right on the air. That's okay.
I'm
Too
going to
late.
take it home and put it up at my house. It's
Right?
But
Welcome
another
to
example of how different organizations work together to
Yes,
make
exactly.
things happen.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think it'll look great together.
Yeah. I think so too.
It's gonna be great. All right, so that just about does it for the show. We are actually a little past time here. Tiffany, I want to thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to say about the chamber before you get out of here,
Yeah.
or about yourself?
Or about myself. No, I don't need to talk about me.
Or-
Yeah. Just come by. We're really great people. We care about Chihuahua, and if you've ever wondered how to get involved in pretty much anything, just come to our Chill with the Chamber on the 12th, or give us a call.
Yeah.
So we'll get you connected.
Yeah, find out
Well,
what the
and
chamber
Chloe's
can do for
really
you.
good. So, and what are the hours for chamber that if you want to just come by to the chamber office?
Yes, it's Tuesday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., and then Fridays, 10 to 2.
Okay. So if you are already working, you might have to go over on your lunch.
Yes,
break.
you'll have to do a little lunch break.
Yeah. Yeah. But
An
she
email
is
works.
so helpful. We went in there, my daughter and I went in there because one of the workers up at the ski hill, her mother is moving here. And so Heather was putting together a welcome pack. And we went in there and I said, Chloe makes these. And so Chloe was gathering some things, had some stuff already in bag. And then we went over to the Center for the Arts and we gave her a playbill so she could see what kinds of things. We don't have the new ones printed yet. They've gone to the printer, but we gave her last year's. She was picking up some, I think, some local honey and some other things just to give her a flavor of what Chihuahua is. And
Yeah.
she was getting all kinds of things. And so, but Chloe was so helpful.
Oh,
So
yeah.
helpful. Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, I remember in 2017 when we moved here, we got a welcome packet, a little bag, and I was floored. I was like, what in the world? This is incredible. Yeah.
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 We
I
had,
want
we
a
had,
welcome pack. I didn't get a welcome pack. Where's my welcome pack?
Uh-oh.
we were
We gotta
moving to
get
town.
Paula a welcome bag.
We got a personal phone call from the mayor welcoming us to town. We got a bag. It was
Oh,
it
wow.
was wild. It's like, where are we moving to?
I'm like,
This
I
is
didn't
crazy.
get that.
I know,
either.
right?
Yeah. Well, if people are aware of somebody new moving in, you can contact the chamber and you can help. Like my daughter is helping put together a welcome pack. Our secretary, if he knows about people that are moving in, he does take welcome packs to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
He does.
you guys know me, but I think by the time we actually moved into our house,
Right.
I had been to every business 2 or 3 times. I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
If there's a new business under construction, I'm the one that pops my head. And what you guys doing in here? What are you guys making?
Right.
When are you gonna open? What's the store gonna be? What are you gonna do? What are your hours gonna be?
You're very
Where,
nosy.
where are you guys from?
And actually, I kind of did a welcome pack for my entire family, even though they don't live in Chihuahua, because I sent them each a box of all Chihuahua items. So they got something from Red, and I had something from other artisans in town, and they got some Chihuahua branded, like they got a hat, because there's in Valley, they have those cool hats that says Chihuahua. I'm a hometown girl. You know, they have those fun,
Oh, yeah.
right? So I had to send those out, and I sent out everything in the box, even like the God-fearing Brothers car sales. I sent them little Matchbox cars, you know.
So this tells all of us, if you have a new neighbor, don't wait for somebody else to welcome them.
Right?
Be
Right.
part of the welcoming committee.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly.
All right. Well, Tiffany, thank you so much for coming in.
Yes.
Of course, thank you all out there for listening. Paula, Paula, Sharon, thank you guys so much. What are you laughing at? 'Cause
Because he's
I don't
almost
know what that
forgetting
sound
our
was.
names.
I apologize.
I sometimes forget my own name.
Uh-huh.
But I
glad
want to
you
thank
were
you
here.
guys
Thank
out
you
there
so
so
much.
much for joining us. Again, Tiffany, thank you today. The Chill with the Chamber meeting, Thursday, the
No.
12th.
No,
Wednesday.
I'm sorry.
Wednesday.
Goodness gracious. Wednesday the 12th.
Wednesday the 12th, noon,
Noon at Fired Up Pizza.
at Fired Up Pizza.
Okay, so is that always on the 12th, or is it always on the second Wednesday?
Second Wednesday.
Second Wednesday.
Okay.
Yes.
Second
Okay,
Wednesday.
that's good to know.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And thank you guys so much for listening to KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio. Have a great day, everybody. Say goodbye.
Have a great day, everybody.
Say goodbye. He usually says say goodbye, everybody, and we are able to say goodbye, everybody.
Okay. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
You guys have a great day.
It's 9:06.
Your KCHW